Howdy folks, High Value DMD. Don't just give me your subscription, but please let me earn it. Let me earn your like and let me earn your comment. I am no longer in Florida. I am pleased to present a travel video to you guys. I am in Sewanee, Tennessee, and I have the pleasure of visiting the University of the South for this week. And a little bit about Tennessee. This state holds a special place in my heart. This state was monumental in the creation of my home state that I was born in. Before, my state was Tennessee. And at some point I'll let you in on where I am from. But my ancestors come from Tennessee. They also hail through Kentucky and on before that, the United Kingdom and the Netherlands. But I am in Tennessee today. I love Tennessee so much. The hills of Tennessee, the forests of Tennessee. I visited several Civil War battlefields in Tennessee. Nothing but love and admiration for this state. And this would be a state potential on my list to live one day. University of the South, if you're not familiar with this school, which I wasn't familiar with it, I have a particular tie to the school. This is an Episcopal school, essentially. You know, there's Christian schools of all flavors, but this one is of the Episcopal denomination. And I am not Episcopal myself. I am Protestant, and I would say that I am in the Baptist side of the house. But bottom line, I just take a pretty, I don't take a loose approach to the text of the Bible. You know, I believe in inerrancy of the Bible. I believe in inspiration of the Bible. And I'm not saying these folks don't, but the Episcopal Church is more of a progressive flavor of Christianity, from what I understand. And that's just not me. And I wouldn't ever be here. I probably wouldn't ever have known what this school was if I didn't have a certain connection here. But I have the pleasure of visiting this place and admiring its beauty. Beautiful grounds, beautiful stone all around. It's just a very, very top-notch place. Let's get a shot of that. I don't know if you can see all that beautiful stuff. Chimes are going. Let me go through this archway real quick before I continue the tour. I am not a historian, and you know, I know a fair bit about religion and Christianity, but that's not my field of study. My field of study is dentistry and science. But a little history for you. Way back in the day, there was the one and only church, which was the Catholic Church, and then there was the Great Schism, and that led to two churches, the East and the West, the Orthodox Church and the Western Catholic Church. Two popes. There was Constantinople and Rome, and at some point or another there was two popes, and then they split, right? And then the Protestant Reformation comes along, and Martin Luther, John Calvin, and this fella named Zwingli, Frenchmen and Swiss folks, they split off. The Episcopal Church let me back up. So then there was the Anglican Church, which was the Church of England, split off of the Catholic Church. And I was taught in school that it was because of the king wanted to be divorced. And the King of England wanted to be divorced, and he couldn't be under the Catholic Church's religion. So he formed his own church. As I said, I am a layman, I'm not a historian. Please correct me in the comments if there are some details to that I'm missing. Regardless, the Church of England was formed. And then about the time of 1776, if you know that date, you know that the United States decided to split off from England. Taxation without representation, you know how all that goes. So And a certain sect, or the Anglican Church in the United States, in order to be a part of the Anglican Church, they had to swear allegiance to the monarch of England. And culturally at the time, I suppose you could be a loyalist, but I'm sure that there was social consequences to swearing any sort of allegiance to the King George. His name was King George, right? Recalling my history. So yeah, the Episcopal Church was formed. The Episcopal Church, from my research, they believe that they are very Christian and very, very Protestant, but also very Catholic. They believe in a one unified church. And they seek to restore ties and union with other churches around. I feel like it's kind of like the neutral zone in World War II, the Switzerland of World War II. I feel as if this denomination comes to the middle and asks questions of what do we agree on between other churches out there. There's annual summits that meet to hash out doctrine, and you got to understand, for instance, the Orthodox, the Greek Orthodox, Russian Orthodox, the Byzantines, I guess you could call them, have been split from the Catholic Church for 1,500 years or whatever it is. So there's been such a split, and there hasn't been as much conversation as there is now. And every year there's more and more conversation, and the Orthodox and the Catholics have gotten close-ish to coming into communion. Close-ish, I say that. I'm a Protestant. I'm completely out of these circles, and so I would love to hear your dialogue. This is just kind of from what I've understood and reading and listening on the internet. But the Episcopals in there, they're trying to seek church unity. And with so many denominations out there, splits happening every day, the Methodist Church just recently split over the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender issues. And yeah, church unity is in the discussion when you consider the Episcopal folk, and they want everybody to get along, but of course there's always just going to be disagreements. There's some things that, and you got to understand, there's some things that are closed-handed issues, and then there's open-handed issues. There's issues that in Christianity and religion that aren't just absolutely essential to be a Christian, and then there's others that are deal breakers if you disagree with them. And I don't ever believe that the Protestant branch of things, like when I'm saying that, the evangelical crowd, the Baptist crowd, I don't think they'll ever come into communion with the Episcopal Church or some of these others, just because of different views of the Bible. Women in ministry is a big one. Authority, the Episcopal Church does believe in apostolic succession and how it came from Peter and all of that, and the Baptists are kind of they're questionable about that. I need to do a lot more research into that. Church history in the Episcopal Church is a big deal, and I was not raised with a deep foundation of church history. I don't necessarily hold to holy tradition. Now, I think the Bible isn't all inclusive there's things today that the Bible isn't going to give you a roadmap exactly how to step through. So that's where I think God can speak to you, and the Holy Spirit can guide you. But the Catholics, the Orthodox, these folk would lean on holy tradition, what was done and what was said outside of the written down scriptures. And then the Baptists would say, oh, well, is that tradition actually unchanged? Are you sure? Anything that contradicts the Bible, well, that can't be held to with holy tradition. And I'm just asking questions. I don't have the answers to all these, but these are the debates that go on, and I just find them interesting to sit and wrestle with and discuss, and that's what I think is missing in a lot of ways, is just a healthy dialogue and discussion between different religious camps. This campus is absolutely beautiful, and it is a pleasure to be here and to enjoy its beauty. And I don't have any opportunities to fellowship with any Episcopals today or this week. I'm just here visiting, and it's always good to be around people that are different from you, that believe different than you. It helps you sharpen what you believe, or may cause you to step back and to research further and maybe question what you think and change your approach to things. And so this is always good, because sometimes we get stuck in an echo chamber and we repeat the same talking points that we've heard over and over. And you're not going to learn by doing that. You're going to learn by being around different people and getting comfortable being uncomfortable. I'll probably make a separate video about that altogether, because I have a young cousin who is a bit lost and trying to figure out his way, and I need to give him some advice, have him give me a call. Completely different subject. But yeah, I hope that you have enjoyed this walk around campus. I personally am quite enjoying this new camera I got, this neck mount I have, the opportunity just to do some scenic videos for you, because I like to keep myself anonymous. So this is a great way to get behind the camera so I don't have to do the mask thing. And it's a different genre of video. Perhaps shows my different side of me that I get to share with you. So with that, we are just about at the beginning of campus. At least I think so. I didn't go to school here. I don't know around here. I just went for a run not long ago. Quick 1.3 miles, getting some good exercise in. But I will conclude at Guerry Hall, the University of the South. What a pleasure, and I hope that you've enjoyed this. Don't just give me your subscription, but please let me earn it. Let me earn your like, and let me earn your comment. Let me know what you think below. Did I earn your subscription? Did I earn your like? And did I earn your comment? Have you been to the University of the South? Have you been to Tennessee? Would you like to move to Tennessee one day? Let me know what you think below. Until next time.